Wasn't on.
No.
Power wasn't on. Now it is. We good? You hear us?
Good. No. Wait.
They're going to play the anthem, so we'll start after the anthem.
Yeah. So tomorrow the girls play Cruces and the boys play Centennial. You're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the Coyote Den. We ask that you please rise for our national anthem. Gentlemen, please take off your hats.
He's gone. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coyote Den. Lady Coyotes taking on the Mayfield Lady Trojans. The Mayfield Trojans coming in this contest of an overall record of 9-3, ranked 8th overall in the 5A classification. Ranked 8th overall in the state of New Mexico, ranked 6th in the 5A classification. We'll go over the starting lineups here in just a moment. And the Roswell Lady Coyotes come in this contest 11-3 overall, ranked 11th overall in the state of New Mexico, 9th overall in Max Preps. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, Coach, how are you doing this afternoon, man? Are you have you adjusted to the inclement weather?
Oh, absolutely. I love it. I love the cold. So I've been a happy guy the last few days.
I'll tell you what, yesterday had a day off of school due to the large amount of snow, and, of course, a 2-hour delay on Wednesday, and then, of course, today. So pretty icy roads, but I think all in all, everything went well today. So, well, Coach, we're talking about the starting lineup here for the Mayfield Trojans. Number 1 is Alina Salinas. She is the 5'2 senior. Number 3 is Sienna McInnes, the 5'8 junior. And that's somebody we're going to be talking about probably throughout this afternoon into the evening, early evening. And the number 10 is Kylie Lopez, the 5'6 senior. And number 12 is Lorena Villarreal, the 5'8 senior. And number 13 is Jasleen Ruiz, the 5'7 senior. And the Mayfield Trojans, they're assisted by Gary Enriquez, Janika Maya Montoya, and the head coach is George Maya. And the starting lineup for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, number 0, Jasmine Weathersby, junior. Number 5 is Brianna Castro, senior. Number 10 is Elena Tarin, senior. And number 21 is Ada Vasquez, Jr. And then finally, number 22 is Emma Vasquez, Jr. The Roswell Lady Coyotes are assisted by Aaron Chamberlain, Joey Martinez, Anthony Train Redding, and the head coach is Dan Smith. All right, Coach, talk to me a little bit. I know you've done some stuff here. I know you've done some stuff, some studying about Mayfield a little bit. One of the main things is this young lady by the name of Sienna McInnes. What do you know?
Well, just statistically, she leads the team in most categories. She's pretty tough. Just a junior, as you said, 5'8", averaging 12 points a game, leads the team, or 12.8 points a game leads the team, 8.3 rebounds leads the team. Also want to look at Jasleen Ruiz. She also averages 12.1, 7.7 rebounds, and also leads the team in assists and steals. So they're kind of a 1-2 punch. You got to watch McInnes and Ruiz. If you can keep them in check, you got a chance against them.
Talk to me about the Roswell Lady Coyotes. They had a tough loss just on Tuesday as they played the Crosstown Rivals of Goddard Lady Rockets, losing that game 51-45. And I tell you what, Goddard did have not a real good record, but I'm going to tell you what, a pretty good little team that really surprised the Roswell Lady Coyotes.
Yeah, it says a lot about their strength of schedule that they're ranked that high and they look that good, even though they're just about a 500 team. They're a little bit better than that now, but that's a real solid team. That's going to be a fun one next week over at Ground Zero.
All right, the Mayfield Lady Trojans, they're off to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 consecutive wins, and now taking on the Roswell Lady Coyotes here at the Coyote Den. And it's tip-off as number 21, Ada Vasquez, will be taking on number 3, Sienna McInnes. And the Mayfield Trojans will gain possession right off the bat here in quarter one. Nice pass, and it's going to be a turnover just like that for Mayfield. 0-0 is the score here, 7:52 left here in this first quarter. Full court pressure now by Mayfield. And look at that, Coach.
Wow, 5-second call right off the bat.
So that's going to be a turnover on the Lady Coyotes. And now inbounding will be number 12, Lorena Villarreal, the 5'8 senior. And look at that. They strike first. No, in and out as Jasleen Ruiz misses. And here comes Brianna Castro. Brianna Castro coming off a fantastic game. I believe she had 20-plus points against the Lady Rockets on Tuesday.
Yeah, she had a real nice game. Really kept the Coyotes in it. Just came up a little short. Her and the team came up a little short at the end. But we need a big game from her today if we're going to be competitive here against this Mayfield team. They're really good. They're really well coached. Ooh, blocked shot there by Ruiz.
All right, and here comes Lorena Villarreal. She tries to find number 3, the 5'8 junior, Sienna McInnes, and looks like that's going to be out on the Lady Coyotes. That's going to be a travel, so good call. This game originally scheduled for 5 o'clock, but due to the snow here in the Roswell area, this game was actually supposed to be played yesterday. Canceled, and then that way the Lady Trojans from Mayfield can get back at a decent time. They did travel with the boys, so you have both boys and girls doubleheader action here, varsity games only. A lot of layups missed up here.
Yeah, both teams.
Kind of a little bit of a sloppy play by both. Looks like both teams just need to settle down a little bit and find their game. Jasleen Ruiz finds Salinas, and finally the Mayfield Trojans get on by Jasleen Ruiz. She'll score the first points of the ball game, 2-0 in favor of the Lady Trojans. The trap, full court pressure has been effective here this first quarter. Coach McDonald?
Yeah, I mean, turnovers by both teams. Pressure defense has actually been a little more effective for Mayfield so far, but we're early.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, this is a very important game for these Lady Coyotes. As we mentioned earlier, the Lady Trojans are 11-3. They are 9-3. Kind of a big deal here. They are, in my opinion, pretty equally matched. I'm going to be real honest with you. They're 6th in 5A according to Max Preps. And then, of course, 9th, the Lady Coyotes in Max Preps as well. So I think they're very evenly matched.
Excellent matchup, especially with the lower ranked team at home. So there's a bucket by Salas. So 4-0 Mayfield and the Roswell turnover.
And number 13 gets on one more time, and that's going to be Jasleen Ruiz, and a timeout by the Lady Coyotes. That means we'll take one too. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote basketball.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
When you can't be home, make your...
All right, we are back here at the Coyote down 6-0 in favor of the Lady Trojans out of Mayfield High School. Elena Tarin gets the ball over to Emma Escobar as they go across half court. Brianna Castro cuts across.
Kylie Lopez, the senior on defense there, knocking the ball out of the way, or out of bounds, I should say.
Yeah, Castro, telling you, she had just a great game. Talking with her dad the last couple of days, you know, we do, nice shot by number 21, Ada Vasquez. You know, of course, he and I are, he's our head of our security, but we were talking, and, you know, she could have had some more points. She did miss a few layups.
She did early on.
Tuesday,
I mean,
yeah.
she just kind of had the yips on those layups. She's getting to the basket with ease and just couldn't finish, and then she started draining threes. But just one of those players that you just kind of always expect a big game from. And
just like that, huh?
Right on cue.
And Brianna Castro will take her first shot, and it's a three-pointer. 5 points for the Lady Kyle. 6-5 is the score. You know, I don't know if soccer's her best sport, basketball or track. You know, she was an all-star for the, you know, I keep on saying the North-South game. It's actually the Red-Green game, and I think she was on the red team, but she was the first Lady Coyote to become an all-star in the game of soccer for.
That's history right there.
It is history.
It's history made.
Very good kid, very fast. And I think I will say that our best sport might be soccer. 6-5 to score. Speaking of Castro finds Tarin over to the left side now. Baseball pass across to Escobar, back to Castro, top of the key. Elena Tarin will find Vasquez. Nice pass, and there is Escobar for two. And now the Lady Coyotes take the first lead of this ballgame, 7-6. And I'm telling you, the Lady Coyotes need this game big time.
Well, they've looked better in the last few possessions here than I've seen them look the last few games.
And there's Castro, needs to take her time on the left-handed layup. And that's going to be good. She's going to be fouled. She will go to the line to shoot the extra. The and one, as they say.
Foul is going to be on Salas, her first, second team foul. Not much of a chance to get to the bonus here in the first quarter. If anybody will, it will be Roswell.
Already 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in this first quarter. Castro misses the and one.
Benitez hustling for the rebound. She checked in. We didn't notice.
Good ball movement by the Lady Coyotes. Escobar thought about it, but she's going to be called for the travel, and I don't know about that.
I didn't see her move either foot before she put the ball down. That did not look right to me.
Yeah, and it might have been, but I didn't think it was from up here.
Yeah, it sure didn't look like it to me.
All right, 3-point lead for the Lady Coyotes. Jasleen Ruiz will find number 12, Villarreal. And Villarreal has it blocked, but gets it back and rebounded by number 14. Misses. Anna Aguero.
Tell you what, Coyotes played great defense there. They knocked the ball away twice, and they still had a wide open layup.
Yeah.
I mean, just unlucky there. So just really fortunate that they didn't get scored on there.
Emma Esquivel with the ball as Brianna Castro cuts across, but I like what Esquivel did. Goes across, finds Elena Tarin. Now Benitez in the ball game. And I like this. I like Benitez in the ball game. I think she's one of the tougher players on this squad. And I think in order to compete and beat Mayfield, you're going to have some physical activity here. And I think Benitez is the right one. Anna Aguero with 2 points.
Saw a rare occasion of the official and Coach Dan Smith getting into it a little bit over there.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that too. Well, that's one thing with Dan Smith. He doesn't argue very often.
Not very often.
I like to see that sometimes. But, Coach, I'm old school, man.
Well, when you argue all the time, I think the officials just tune you out. I know that was the case with me when I was an official.
Okay, Sienna McInnes gets the bucket off the glass, and she is fouled, and now she will be shooting the and one. Now, you're exactly right, Coach. I mean, back in my days too. I mean, I used to. I didn't argue all the time, but I did get after some officials. I mean, you can't argue balls and strikes, but sometimes you have to, right?
Yeah.
And I think that was a good one. So McInnes does sink the and one.
But from the coaching side, I feel like when you do complain, I think it has a little more merit with the officials. Like I said, everybody's different, but it did with me.
Okay, and number 13 will be fouled again, Jasleen Ruiz. And when I'm saying that, I'm not being critical of that at all. What I'm trying to say is, I guess, Coach, I did it for 20-plus years, and sometimes, and you did it for 20-plus years. And so sometimes you know some of the officials, and sometimes it's one of those things where they understand your philosophy and your coaching style, so sometimes they get that. Now, I think if you overdo it, then it becomes a problem.
Absolutely.
Jasleen Ruiz sinks the first free throw. And the second one is no good, but rebounded by Lorena Villarreal. From the free throw line is number 14, Anna Aguero.
Yeah, it's going to be the second foul on Ruiz. That's big. That's really big. See if Maya keeps her in the game. Looks like he's looking for a sub. And I'll tell you what, if it comes down to it, Ruiz is the one you want to foul, because for all her great qualities as a player, she only shoots something like 28%, 29% from the free throw line, and that's with a lot of free throws. That's with 52 attempts, second most attempts on the team, and the worst percentage on the team.
All right, the Coyotes with 20 seconds left here in this first period are probably going to try to get the first shot, or last shot. They miss, rebounded by the Mayfield Lady Trojans, and Aguero with it. Now pass it on over to number 12, Villarreal, on over to number 13, Ruiz. And they're waiting for the last shot, and they are going to get it on the runner. No good! And at the end of one, Mayfield Trojans 12, the Lady Coyotes 9. We'll be back here in 60 seconds. Lady Coyote Basketball, KSVPTV.com.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota Equipment, the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, with professional-grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right, all backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den. 12-9 is the score in favor of the Lady Trojans. On the court for the Lady Coyotes is Esquivel, Vasquez, Tarin, Benitez, and Castro. Yeah, Coach, you never heard me argue, yell across the baseball or softball field and the tennis course, have you?
Never.
I think I kind of almost felt bad. I think you had a tennis tournament, and I'm over here trying to practice, and my voice carried quite a bit, didn't it?
I always knew when you were there.
All right, 2 points for Ada Vasquez.
That's a great start for the Lady Coyotes there. They got a great interior defense. They get the rebound, get the good box out, and then go down and score.
And number 5 in the ball game is Alex Triste, along with Aaliyah Salas, Salas with the ball, going to go to the corner to the side of Lorena Villarreal. Baseline, and then finds McInnes. And McInnes is going to be fouled, and she will go to the line and shoot 2. Who else is in there for the Lady Trojans? I do see Salas, McInnes, number 3. Number 5 is Triste. Number 12 is also in there, Lorena Villarreal. And the first free throw for number 3 is Sienna McInnes is no good. And the second one is also involved in the game is Anna Aguero. And there's going to be a timeout called by Dan Smith. Means we'll take one too. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote Basketball.
When you can't be home, make your space feel more like home with Candlewood Suites, Roswell, New Mexico, featuring extended stay rooms, complete with kitchenettes in a quiet area, plus plenty of great amenities, including free hot coffee 24/7, and the Candlewood Cupboard 24-hour convenience store, plus the Candlewood Gym and free laundry facilities. Cool off in the outdoor pool, complete with hot tub, and enjoy the outdoor gazebo and grills. And the Candlewood Lending Locker for stuff you couldn't pack, like crock pots, board games, and more. Call 575-623-4300 to find out more. Candlewood Suites, where everyone here is sweet on you. Your home away from home.
All right, we are back 13-11 in favor of Mayfield. These two teams are equally matched, I say. And
yeah, I agree. I mean, this should be a good game. You know, maybe Mayfield might be a little stronger, but they are on the road. And I think it just makes for a pretty good matchup. They're very similar teams. They want to do similar things out there. So it's just going to come down to execution.
Good ball movement by the Lady Coyotes, and no good by Tarin, but rebounded by Vasquez. And now it's all tied up at 13. You know, I'm not real sure what time. I got a call this morning from Mr. Cooper. I think they left early. You know, it's about a 3-hour trip anyway, 3.5. Trying to get over there. I think it took a little more time, and probably another extra hour.
On the bus, you know, that's
due to the weather and ice.
Going to get Tarin, I believe. They might get Esquivel. Oh, got Esquivel. That's 2 on her. They'd have rather had it on Tarin probably, but. So now Ruiz for Mayfield with 2. Esquivel Roswell with 2.
All right.
Maya has Ruiz on the bench. Dan Smith has Esquivel in the game.
Triste with the ball, facing Darin. Now swings on over to the right side from the baseline. Number 12 takes a shot, and that's Villarreal. No good. It will be Lady Coyote ball.
Yeah, good box out there.
Oh. Elena Tarin now finds Brianna Castro. See if Castro trying to clear it out there a little bit. Good job as Benitez now has the ball. Baseball pass over to the right side. Salas guarding Castro on the runner. It's up and good. So 2 more points for Castro.
7 in the game, lead all scorers. Roswell with their first lead, I believe.
It is the first lead of this ball game, 15-13. And Dan Smith's Lady Coyotes have played a couple Las Cruces teams already. He's trying to make it 3 wins, if all possible.
Yeah, I was talking to him about that. You know, they got a couple of good wins on the road against Oregon Mountain and Centennial, but the 2 tougher teams are the 2 that we're going to see today and tomorrow, and that's this Mayfield team and Las Cruces.
And Las Cruces is the real deal is what I'm hearing.
Absolutely. Foul on Kylie Lopez.
Well, they have Las Cruces down. They have Mayfield here on Max Preps, as you mentioned. Mayfield is 6, Las Cruces 12.
Yeah, Las Cruces real close to us in the rankings. Go, go, go. We got numbers now. Go.
That's a nice pass, a nice give, and a great job by Aida Vasquez. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, according to Max Preps, Sandia comes in at number 1, followed by Hobbs at 2, Gallup 3. No, this is overall.
That's the whole state, yeah.
5A, it's Sandia, Hobbs, Farmington, Rio Rancho at 4, Los Lunas 5, Mayfield 6, Volcano Vista 7, Clovis 8, Roswell 9, Albuquerque 10, Carlsbad 11, and the Las Cruces High Dogs are number 12. So this is a very important game for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, and I think for the same thing is for the Mayfield Trojans.
Yeah.
I think this is an important game for them as well.
Yeah, both teams, absolutely. This is a quality opponent that you want to get that win against. As we get a foul on Aguero, her first. And now if the Coyotes can continue to be aggressive, boxing out, aggressive offensively, they may get to that bonus situation, may be able to take advantage of that here in the latter part of this second quarter. But just like we talked about in our last broadcast partner, Benitez with major minutes here. I like it.
Well, I agree.
Oh, they got a foul on Ruiz, and that's 3. So that is big. Ruiz, their second leading scorer, basically tied for the leading scorer. Second leading rebounder. Go at her right now. Go at her right now. Get that 4th on her if you can. I would drive right at her.
Well, I'm real surprised that Coach Maya is keeping her in.
Yeah, I am too. If I'm Castro, I'm taking it right to her.
No, and that's going to be on Vasquez.
That's 2 on Vasquez. See, and that's those are the ones that just drive you crazy as a coach. You're going to foul somebody 40 feet from the basket, you know, and they're not about to score. They're not, and you foul somebody in that situation. One of your posts picks up a foul, her second. So now she's probably coming out, and that's going to leave the Coyotes a little bit smaller.
15-13 is your score. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left here in this first half. Yeah, it's been a really fun first half. I'm telling
look
you.
at the aggressive defense by Ruiz there. I mean, she's got to know she's got 3 fouls, and she's hand checking up in her face. I mean,
Go right at her.
Go right at her. Even if you could draw a charge. Go,
right now, that's a foul.
That's a foul.
That could have been her 4th one.
It was. What are we looking at? My goodness.
And you still have 3 minutes left to do that. Maybe she's used to playing with 4 fouls in the first half. I'm not real sure. And they're going to call out a foul, but not this one over here.
Wow.
I'm not sure if I understand that. I mean, Coach, am I wrong?
Not at all. I mean, I'm not much for getting on officials, but they blew that one. I mean, maybe this one was a foul, but if this one was.
That was.
My goodness.
All right, number 13, Jasleen Ruiz, the 5'7" senior, getting set to shoot some free throws here as she laces up the shoe.
And Maya's probably taking her out of the game. What I want to know is a player that shoots that well, shoots threes decently, good percentage on twos, just an abysmal free throw shooter. I mean, that I don't get that, but she proves it right there. She has made 1 out of 3, which is actually above her season average.
All right, the second free throw for Ruiz is up, and that one is good.
Well, and the one she made earlier, she banked in as well. So that's just, I don't get that.
She is shooting about 50% this afternoon.
Exactly, but she missed them both. The one she made, she missed so badly they went in.
All right, Weathersby in the ball game now, along with Elena Tarin, Castro, Vasquez, and then the freshman, the sibling, Vanessa Castro. She is set in the baseline trying to get back in three-point range, and she is able to shoot the rock as well.
Yeah, similar game. It's a big sister. Similar ponytails out there today.
Yeah, they are. Exactly, aren't they? All right, Delia Salas. I want to say Salinas. I don't know why, but Salas. Marina Villarreal. Good defense by Brianna Castro.
Just so quick. Quick hands, quick feet. Quick like a soccer player.
Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Speaking of soccer, I wonder if the younger one plays soccer. I don't know. I don't know if she does or not. I don't remember her on the soccer field.
Cross court, there you go.
I wonder if the eldest sister is listening. Bianca Castro, she actually played softball for me. She's probably on duty. She's a New Mexico State police officer in the Las Vegas area.
Give it to her. Had a chance to get her the ball. Vasquez is feeling it offensively this afternoon, so if you can get her the ball, you need to do it.
There's Weathersby from three-point land. Good three. Biggest lead of the game for the Coyotes. How big was that, Coach?
That was huge. I like the confidence. She was open.
And look at that shot from three-point range, and that's no good as Serena Carrasco misses. And, there's a turnover by Brianna Castro.
Yeah, and she's got 3 turnovers in the quarter. All of them hers. 3 team turnovers.
Yeah, only about 60 seconds left here. In and out by the shot from Aguero. Mayfield has missed a lot of shots.
They have. A lot of shots right at the basket. Lady Coyotes have been fortunate. But they should be able to take a lead in here. I'm okay with playing for one.
Right
here.
now you can, absolutely. You're up by 4. About 34 seconds left here in this first half. I'm saying, hey, guess what? You just go ahead and take that last shot, but maybe not.
Yeah. Well, that's a decent look for Vasquez. I'm okay with her taking that shot.
Yeah, sure. All right, Aaliyah Salas They're going to swing it over back to the right side, back to the left to Salas, guarded by Castro. And let's see if the Coyotes can get the last shot here with 5 seconds left. And that's the right one to give to. And at the end of 2, Coyotes 18, Mayfield 14. It's halftime. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes. Lady Coyote Basketball, KSVPTV.com. We'll be right back.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. Oh, you can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Todo a mitad de precio en la venta de Black Friday de National Furniture Liquidation. Este viernes de 9 de la mañana a 7 de la tarde. Ahorre el 50% en todo. No del 50% del precio original, sino del 50% del precio más bajo. Todo en el inventario de más de $1 millón. Además, opciones de financiamiento sin importar su crédito. Con hasta 48 meses sin intereses. Este Black Friday, todo a mitad de precio en National Furniture Liquidation. Cuando se trata de precio, calidad y selección,
Nadie le gana a Shorty.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota Equipment, the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, with professional-grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right, all backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings View Seal, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do that.
Never mind.
Find your path to a greater future with Eastern New Mexico University. If you're looking to take the next step in your higher education journey, both in person and online, Eastern New Mexico University is the place for you. ENMU is now accepting applications for spring 2025, so don't miss out on your opportunity to join more than 5,700 fellow Greyhounds on this exciting path to student success. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to Smart Home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber-to-home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details, 2nd and Sycamore, and 1309 Southeast Main.
So your pecans aren't as big and bountiful as they used to be? Well, what would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben from Roswell Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
Attention Roswell Coyote fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Roswell High School sports. Attention Roswell Coyote fans. Do you love your car? Well, Roswell Hyundai wants to help you keep your current car with a lower payment. Introducing Refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai wants to help you refinance your current vehicle with rebates and discounts to lower your payment. If you're ready to upgrade, Roswell Hyundai has a fresh inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. With special financing available, Hyundai can help regardless of your credit with I-10 accepted. Don't forget, all new Hyundais come with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 2 years of free oil changes. So upgrade your ride or refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd, a proud supporter of Roswell Coyote Sports.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
All right, welcome back. KSVPTV.com. Lady Coyote basketball. The 11-3 Lady Coyotes currently lead the 9-3 Lady Mayfield Trojans of a score of 18-14. Coach, talk to me about that first half, man.
Well, I mean, that Jaslyn Ruiz was good. Did get in foul trouble. She led the team with 6 points. McInnes had 4, and then a couple other girls with just 2. But great second quarter for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, holding Mayfield to just 2 points.
2 points in the second quarter.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good defense by the Lady Coyotes, and it's showing as the Lady Coyotes do have the 4-point lead, or have a 4-point lead, excuse me.
Low-scoring game, though, overall. I mean, just looking back at some of the scores for Mayfield, that's very unusual for them to be in this low-scoring a game.
Yeah, in the first quarter, the Mayfield Trojans, they led 12-9, and of course in the second quarter, the Lady Coyotes, as you mentioned, they held the Lady Trojans to only 2 points and led 18-14 in the second quarter. But you're right, very low-scoring game. Look at that cut. Very good job, but I think that's number 10. It is Kylie Lopez that missed. Good sportsmanship by Weathersby, and I think that's McInnes. Yeah, it is. And is there a timeout on the court?
Yeah, Coach Maya just about tackled the official trying to call that 30-second timeout.
All right, we'll be back here in 30 seconds. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote basketball.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, welcome back. KSVPTV.com, 18-14, favored Lady Coyotes. And you can hear Dan Smith saying, go, go, go. Behind the back is Castro. Castro turns that one over, and number 13 will have the easy layup. That's Jaslyn Ruiz. Full court pressure by the Mayfield Trojans.
And that's just a gift. I mean, you just can't have that.
Oh, that's a great job by Castro. Kind of faked me out myself, but it's going to be a good bounce pass from Castro over to Esquivel. I did it again.
Yeah, you just determined to call her Vasquez.
Maybe it's just because it's always in the red right there, you know.
Just sloppy right now.
I'd like to see them underneath and just use that lower half and get up there and use that glass, Coach.
Yeah. But basketball's moving away from that kind of basketball. It's all threes, and the game's changing at every level.
Yeah, it sure has, hasn't it?
Not sure it's for the better. Good cut.
Nice cut, and 2 more points for Jaslyn Ruiz. I think sports in general, I'll tell you what, it changes all the time. I'm talking volleyball, basketball, baseball and softball too. I'm telling you, it's really just
you hear the ball. There you go.
That's a nice pass and a nice shot. Good bounce pass from Castro, and 2 more points for number 21, Ada Vasquez. That's going to be 8 points for Vasquez in this game. She does have 2 fouls. 2-point lead for the Lady Coyotes. Tell you what I'm noticing here, at least in the last couple of games, maybe even the last few games, I'm seeing number 0, Jasmine Weathersby, getting a lot more minutes. Oh, there's Elena Tarin. 3-point range, no good.
I like how the whole bench stood up when she took that shot.
Yeah, I almost did myself. Oh, no. And that's going to be a turnover for the Lady Trojans.
You know, and just watching Ruiz kind of dominate offensively out here, she should really be on the bench with 4 fouls. I mean, that it just seemed like such an obvious foul that they didn't call.
McInnes, 2 more points. It's all tied up at 20. And it looks like they're going to get number 10, Kylie Lopez, for the foul.
That's 2 on Lopez. Blocking foul. Looks like she'll get a breather. Salas will get a breather as well. Who are we throwing it into, ladies?
Not real sure. There it is. Brianna Castro finds Escobar. Nice pass. It looks like there's going to be a turnover. Now here comes the Lady Trojans, Jasleen Ruiz. Oh, way downtown, in front of the rim. Taken by Lorena Villarreal. 3:30 left in the third quarter. And there is the first 3-point shot made by Elena Tarin. Elena Tarin, number 4. I'm sorry, that's Alexis I'm looking at here.
Oh, they are going to call a charge, which I thought she was too far into the basket to draw a charge there. But they owed us a foul on her, so.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Elena Tarin. That's her first points of the ball game.
Yeah.
3 points.
And not even a lot of shots. It's not like she's missed 8 shots. You know, so that's only about her 3rd attempt. They've done a good job on her.
There it is. They're trying to say Benitez cut across here so they can break the press, and they do.
Well, they need to take the ball right at Ruiz. She's got 4 fouls, and Maya is not taking her out of the game. I would drive on her until Maya takes her out or she fouls out. Right there.
Yeah,
take
Ruiz
it right to her.
Wearing jersey number 13. Ruiz trying to get things set up. Finds number 3, McInnes, back to the corner with Aguero. Good ball movement by Mayfield. Oh, look at that. Sienna McInnes doing her job.
See if they get Benitez on that. They do.
Benitez.
3 on Benitez. I only had her for 2, so might have missed one.
McInnes sinks the first one. Tell you what, this a lot of snow here in the Roswell area. I'll tell you what, this afternoon was just gorgeous.
Yeah, with that sun out.
Who would have thought 38 degrees felt normal, huh? All right, so Benitez gets the rebound, steps out of bounds, tries to find Vasquez before that happens, and it will be a turnover on the Lady Coyotes. Better get it in before a 5-second violation.
They do not.
And they do not.
Good job on the press there by the Lady Coyotes, and they need to try to extend this lead if they can.
Get it across, they do. Oh!
Boy, that looked like a travel.
What are they calling?
Calling a hand check, I think they are. I tell you what, that's two very strange calls by that same official.
All right, Brianna Castro to Emma Escobar. I'm going to get the screen here. Take that shot. Oh.
Benitez. Take the charge. Yep.
That is a good job by Emma Escobar and McInnes will be charged with the foul. That's her second.
Yeah, Maya's fired up. He may get teed up here. He should, actually, already. Out on the court, screaming at the official, and just letting it go.
Yeah, 2-point lead for Roswell. 23-21, Castro with the ball. Oh, that's going to be out on Mayfield. All right, Elena finds Castro. And there's Castro open for the three-point shot if she has that opportunity, but she's going to drive baseline.
Yeah, good defense, just forced it in there.
Well, it's going to be a turnover. Oh, McInnes.
Oh, almost turned it over again.
And you have Darin open. Let's see if she can get the easy layup. Oh! Did I jinx that, Coach, or what?
Yeah,
off the foot,
absolutely.
out of bounds. And Elena Darin, you know, that's one thing about that kid. She made a turnover. She's upset, but she's smiling. She goes, well, I won't even make the gesture she made the last time, remember?
Yes. Right, but
just a neat kid.
She was being careful, too. She was being too careful. Slowing down, making sure that she gets up there and right off her leg and out of bounds.
Oh, nothing but net. Lorena Villarreal for 3 points. And now Mayfield takes the lead by 1.
Yeah, that's one thing Mayfield does not do a whole lot of, and that is shoot threes.
6 seconds. Oh, look at that. I thought Atlanta's going to have that there. Call the timeout.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, everybody just stopped there with time on the clock, but the third period expires. 24-23 is the score in favor of the Mayfield Lady Trojans. We'll be back in 60 seconds. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote Basketball.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Todo a mitad de precio en la venta de Black Friday de National Furniture Liquidator. Este viernes de 9 de la mañana a 7 de la tarde. Ahorre el 50% en todo. No del 50% del precio original, sino del 50% del precio más bajo. Todo en el inventario de más de $1 millón. Además, opciones de financiamiento sin importar su crédito. Con hasta 48 meses sin intereses. Este Black Friday, todo a mitad de precio en National Furniture Liquidators. Cuando se trata de precio, calidad y selección,
nadie le gana a Shorty.
All right, welcome back. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote basketball. As we begin the fourth quarter, you have Emma Escobar, Ada Vasquez, Elena Tarin, Benitez, and Brianna Castro in for the Lady Coyotes. I do see Salas along with number 12, Lorena Villarreal, number 5, Alex Tristed, number 14 is Anna Aguayo, and then number 5, I did say Tristed, and then missing somebody else there. Of course, McInnes. Mayfield with the ball. All right, Coach. Oh, look at that left hand shot off the glass. Number 14, that's Anna Aguaro. Tell me something here, Coach. Both teams very identical. What's going to take to win for either team?
Execution. Absolutely. You got to execute what you want to do better than the other team. If you do that, and there's not too much of X factor too involved.
Great job by Emma Escobar. Clear the lane. Good layup.
And we'll see how long Maya leaves Ruiz on the bench. Turnover.
Yeah, that's a big turnover.
Coyotes had 7 in the third quarter, contributing to them losing the lead.
Oh, it's not. It's in the. I almost said that was a carry. My eyes were playing tricks on me there. Okay, that's a very good job there. And look at that. Benitez is open and just misses.
And she's going to pick up her 4th foul. So. As Coach Chamberlain tells Coach Smith on the bench, that's 4. So who do you go to? See, and that's just a helpless feeling. You look down the bench and you don't. It doesn't hit you right away of who to put in for at that point.
Mayfield swinging the ball over and go back to Lorena Villarreal. Giselle Casillas in the ball game for Mayfield. Swings it back to the left side. Villarreal back to the right. Coach Maya's team just kind of wasting a little time here, trying to find the right opportunity to take the shot. Baseline it is, and it looks like there's going to be another turnover on Mayfield as Giselle Casillas steps out of bounds. Tarin inbounding for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. That's going to be, is there a timeout or is there a 5-second?
It is going to be a full timeout by Coach Dan Smith.
All right, we'll be back here in 60 seconds. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote basketball.
Attention Roswell Coyote fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Roswell High School sports.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
All right, we are back. Mayfield leads 26-25. We are here in the fourth quarter, 6:08 left in the ball game. Elena Tarin with the baseball pass, trying to find Emma Escobar, and she does. And they're going to call Emma Escobar with the travel.
Tough.
All right, number 12 with the ball is Villarreal. Back to Salas, Villarreal. Over to Ruiz. Guarded by Benitez. Nice pass. Villarreal go back to Salas. Ruiz. And that's going to be a travel? Oh, no. I'm going to say it's on the ground. And they're going to get...
Foul Benitez out.
Benitez playing aggressive, and I like the aggressiveness, but she will be out of the ball game as she fouls out. And now coming in the ball game will be number 1, Vanessa Castro. Yeah,
but paid dividends right away, grabbing a rebound.
Yeah, Benitez, Jalen Benitez was a second-team All-State for volleyball as a defensive specialist.
Yeah, great libero. Good leader on the floor.
And
Coach Smith frustrated. His freshman not running the offense the way he wants.
And there's a turnover by Tarin. And Sienna McInnes misses.
That's good defense. Go underneath them like that.
Let's see who that's going to be a foul on.
Esquivel, I think. 3 on Emma.
3 on Esquivel, okay. Now you have Sienna McInnes going to the line. Looks like she might just be shooting 2. First one is up and good. Okay, and this is where free throws in general are going to be a key factor here, Coach.
Yeah, you're not going to miss several free throws the rest of the way and still wind up winning this game.
A nice rebound by Ruiz. Lopez.
Can't dribble through him.
Lorena Villarreal. Over to Ruiz, baseline, and the runner's up and no good.
Wow. How do you miss a layup that bad? I mean, she shot that from 2 feet and shot it about 4.5.
Simultaneously, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could slip, I guess.
I guess it could. Okay, full court pressure by Mayfield. Brianna Castro with the ball, stops the dribble, finds Elena Tarin. Over to Esquivel now. A lot of activity going on here.
As we approach the halfway mark of the fourth quarter here. 1 possession game, 2-point game.
Well, you have Alexis Tarin in the ball game here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that's a good foul actually right there, because that was almost for sure going to be 2 points. Instead, it's going to be ball out of bounds. First foul on Alexis Tarin. But just going back, when Benitez fouled out, Coach Smith looks down his bench, and he doesn't put anybody in. He didn't have anybody that he thought could fill that role and do what Benitez does, as Ruiz scores on the offensive glass.
There's a baseball pass from Tarin over to Esquivel, and that's going to be 2 And she is fouled. That is huge.
Yeah, needed that one pretty badly. First foul on Villarreal, I believe. It is.
So 2-point lead. See if Emma Esquivel can make it a 1-point lead. So on the court now for the Lady Coyotes is Ada Vasquez, Emma Esquivel, Weathersby, and Tarin and Brianna Castro. So 1-point lead now for Mayfield. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left here in this contest. And it's going to be a turnover on Mayfield.
Yeah, really kind of an unforced error there by the Lady Trojans. And now the Coyotes have the chance to take the lead.
Yeah, and you're talking about, was it Jaylene Ruiz that has 4 fouls?
Yes.
And this is very, very important. She's still in the ball game, and she had 3 fouls in the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
She
4
did.
fouls in the first half. But the Lady Coyotes take the lead here. Yeah, Vasquez making a basket, and now Coyotes take the lead by 1, 30-29.
Well, what a great game this has been. I mean, neither team able to pull ahead. I don't think anybody's led by more than 5. All the way in. Atta girl.
Good job by Brianna Castro, and that's exactly what you do.
Yeah.
Go at them, cause a foul. Might get lucky, get off the glass, and sink one in. But I tell you what, I've been really impressed with Jaslene Ruiz. I've been saying that wrong.
Yeah,
Jaslene.
She's good. She's aggressive, and
I do apologize to the listeners. I've been saying Jaylene, but it's Jaslene.
Jaslene Ruiz.
Maybe I have. I don't recall. Probably should put the glasses on. See what happens when you get a little older. Oh, look at that. Now Mayfield has the opportunity. Offensively, they've missed a couple 3 shots, good passes on the reverse layups, and they're not going in.
Yeah, I mean they've missed a ton of short shots. As Esquivel picks up her 4th foul, and now timeout called by Dan Smith. It'll be a full.
I'll be back here. Well, we'll be back here in 60 seconds. KSVPTV.com. Lady Coyote basketball.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, welcome back. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in this ball game. Lady Coyotes do lead by 1, 30-29. Only 59 points total in this ball game. Do you have the over/under on this one, Coach?
Well, I don't know. This is a very low-scoring game. Unless both teams really pick up the scoring here in the last 2 minutes. I'm a little bit shocked at there being less than 60 points scored at this point in the game.
All right, then the free throw by Sienna McInnes is good. Looking at the schedule for the Mayfield Lady Trojans, they've only had 3 losses. Oh, and there's another missed opportunity now for McInnes. The 3 losses come in Hobbs, Pebble Hills, and to Sandia. They lost to Sandia 80-41. They lost to Hobbs 48-24.
Yeah, 3 losses, and 1 to Hobbs and 1 to Sandia. I mean, this is a good team.
Yeah, Pebble Hills is out of El Paso, Texas, losing their that game, 54-42. So pretty nice schedule for Mayfield. And this is a big, big opportunity for the Lady Coyotes to improve their record to 12-3.
And honestly, if Mayfield could make the 2-foot shot, there's another short miss for them on a wild one. But if they could make a 2-foot shot, they'd be up 10.
Yeah.
I mean, they have missed so many easy shots. That's deep 3.
Oh, good save. Great job by Lorena Villarreal.
That was smart by Esquivel to just try to draw the charge. And great hustle. Trying to draw the charge and not trying to block the shot and pick up that 5th foul.
Look at the effort by Emma Esquivel saving the ball, so it will not be a turnover. Oh, they're going to get Esquivel now. What was that?
It was a moving screen.
Okay. Yeah, Elena Tarin also still in this ball game. She and Benitez also played in the red-green volleyball game this year. They were on the same team.
So Coach Smith going with the freshman, Soraya Minner. But that's going to make it very difficult for the Coyotes to win this ball game with those 2 girls fouled out.
Who was? I'm sorry, I missed. I was looking at reading the message there.
Timeout call by Mayfield.
All right, we'll be back here in about 60 seconds. KSVPTV.com. We're all tied up at 30.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to Smart Home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber-to-home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
All right, welcome back. 30-30 is your score here at the Coyote Den. Lady Coyotes taking on the Lady Trojans, Mayfield High School.
And just been a great competitive game. It's been very low scoring, which is a surprise.
Is that right? 56 seconds left.
In the ball game, yeah.
In this ball game. And you had 2 starters fell out for Roswell. Emma Esquivel. Or actually 2 Lady Coyotes, right? Esquivel and Benitez.
Correct.
Now here, they're going to try to go for 1 shot here. They try to go into overtime. Oh, that's a great rebound by Jasleen Ruiz.
Yeah, and our two of our better rebounders on the bench.
Oh, that's going to be a turnover on Mayfield.
So now you play for 1.
That's
now
it.
You absolutely play for 1. Mayfield got decent looks there. And somebody going to call a timeout. Roswell High is going to call their last timeout, which I'm a little okay.
Let's stay here. Let's stay here. Let's talk
full.
A little bit of basketball here, Coach. Talk to me some strategy.
Well, I mean, you got to think about who you have with your personnel out there. You've got a bunch of guards, basically, but you still have Ada Vasquez out there. She's your leading scorer in the game. I'm trying to get the ball to her late in the clock and have her go to the basket, either score, get fouled, maybe you win the game at the free throw line, but don't leave them time to go down and win it or tie it back up. So that would be my strategy. Use all of that 22 seconds, try to get the ball to Vasquez with 5 seconds left or so, and let her go to work down low.
Top 10 girls basketball poll as of January 6, 2025, Mayfield at the 5 seed, and then they had the Roswell Lady Coyotes at the 11 seed. So, again, as we mentioned earlier, both, this is a very, very important game for the Lady Coyotes. And, of course, it is for the Mayfield Trojans. But if the Coyotes can You call this could it be an upset?
Oh, absolutely. I know we're at home. I know we're pretty good. I know we've got a good record. This would be an upset win if we get this one.
And that would give the opportunity for the Lady Coyotes to crawl in the polls. As we mentioned earlier, they're 9th in the Max Preps seeding. Oh, look at that. There's going to be a turnover.
And that's another reason why you don't use that timeout right there.
And they're going to call a timeout. Okay, stay here. So it looks like Coach George Amaya is going to call a 60-second timeout. Is that going to be their last? No, they have 3.
Yeah, they got 2 after this.
All right, Coach, and we're talking about they are going to go with the 60-second timeout, but going back to the coaches poll, coaches top 10 as of January 6th, you have Sandia number 1, Hobbs 2, Rio Rancho 3, Farmington 4, Mayfield 5, Volcano 6, Las Lunas 7, Albuquerque 8, La Cueva 9, Clovis 10, and Roswell at the 11th spot.
And Carlsbad at 12. So, I mean,
it's all there.
4 of the top 12. Our district is 4 of the top 12 teams in the state.
As we mentioned before, it's been a long time. I think it was probably 17, 18. See, I'm trying to think when my daughter graduated. They won a state championship in 16, should have won it in 17. And I think that was probably the last time they've had a pretty close to a winning record, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to say 17, 18. And right now, they're off to a 11-3 start. So we'll see what happens here in just a moment. But, yeah, this would be nice to see. Now, look at this. You have Bella Ornelas in here. That's another physical young lady, and that's
And looking back, it's easy to say now, but looking back at it, when Benitez picked up her 4th foul and he looked down the bench, didn't see anybody, that's when Bella Ornelas should have come in. Even if it was just for a couple of minutes.
Well, I agree.
Because you might still have Benitez out there at this point.
Play some quality minutes with her. You have 10 seconds left, and Mayfield's going to try to take the one shot only. And you only have 5 seconds left. And the 3-point shot is up and no good, and looks like we will be going into overtime.
Good defense there by the Lady Coyotes.
Yeah, 30-30 at the end of regulation. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote basketball.
So your pecans aren't as big and bountiful as they used to be? Well, what would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben from Roswell Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
Attention Roswell Coyote fans! Do you love your car? Well, Roswell Hyundai wants to help you keep your current car with a lower payment. Introducing Refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai wants to help you refinance your current vehicle with rebates and discounts to lower your payment. If you're ready to upgrade, Roswell Hyundai has a fresh inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. With special financing available, Hyundai can help regardless of your credit with I-10 accepted. Don't forget, all new Hyundais come with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty and 2 years of free oil changes. So upgrade your ride or refi with Hyundai. Roswell Hyundai, 1909 West 2nd, a proud supporter of Roswell Coyote Sports.
Do you know what the hardest part of
All right, we are back at the end of regulation. The score 30-30 going into overtime. And on the court for the Lady Coyotes is Weathersby Castro, Vasquez Darin. And who's that, Coach?
Wow.
Oh, that's number 14.
I believe that's Abigail Morales.
It is.
The sophomore, so.
All right, and for Mayfield, I do see number 3, McInnes, number 13, Ruiz.
Kylie Lopez, number 10.
Yeah, and number 12 is in there, Villarreal.
Yeah,
and then Salas.
Salas, yeah, so the starters that started the game start the overtime for Mayfield. Roswell with 2 bench players.
All right, Coach, now we are in overtime. The score is 30-30. Lady Coyotes versus the Lady Trojans from Mayfield. Now, talk a little strategy here. Oh, that's just a great job by number 13. That's going to be Jasleen Ruiz. Mayfield leads by 2. Okay, talk to me. Both teams here. What's your predictions?
I mean, I think if you can score 3 times, you probably win. The way this game has gone. I mean, such a low-scoring game. And they get the turnover. On
5-second violation.
5-second violation. I mean, just little things that you can't have in these situations.
All right, so number 12 now will have the ball is Lorena Villarreal. 4 minutes for the listeners, KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote basketball. We are in overtime, 4-minute quarter. Good ball movement by Mayfield.
And they don't have to force the issue at all. With just a 2-point lead. Again, this, oh boy, left-handed scoop by Ruiz.
Oh, and another turnover. And look at Jasleen Ruiz. 6 points or 4 points in a matter of seconds. And now the Lady Coyotes will call a timeout, 60 seconds. But Coach, stay here. We're in overtime. Now, explain the rule to us, Coach, for the listeners especially. When you go into overtime, you have a 4-minute period. Now explain the rules when it comes down to fouls and timeouts.
So any overtime periods are considered an extension of the 4th period. So everything that was in the when the 4th period ended just continues. So if you have no timeouts, which is the case with Roswell High, you still have no timeouts. If you have 1 timeout, I believe, or no 2, then or they just called 1, right?
Yes, they did.
Okay, so they still have 1 left. But again, just an extension. The bonus situation, also just an extension. So the Coyotes are in the bonus with 5 fouls in the quarter. So Mayfield will shoot free throws. Now, Roswell's behind here, so it's actually a benefit to be in the bonus here because you might need to foul to stop the clock and hope they miss free throws. And Ruiz, again, I mentioned it in the first half, and nothing against her. She's got 18 points. She's winning this game. She's put the team on her back, but she is a terrible free throw shooter. If Mayfield gets the ball, I'm just fouling Ruiz and putting her on the line and with that 27% free throw percentage and taking my chances there.
With 4 fouls especially. And
I mean,
now
6 points, that's the biggest lead of the game. We're in overtime.
Yeah, and Lady Coyotes with the ball, and Mayfield currently full court pressure.
You got it.
Oh, that's going to be a travel. Now, Coach, explain. You're saying it's an extension of the 4th quarter, and you and I understand that. But for our listeners, we're talking about timeouts. The extension of the game, you have 2 30-second timeouts. Now, does that expire as well? Can they continue? So, say that you not take a timeout at all. You have all your timeouts. Can a team take a 30-second timeout in overtime?
I mean, if they have one left.
If they have one left, yeah. Just an extension of.
Right.
Okay.
So this is a 30-second timeout called by Mayfield. It's the last timeout they have. So both teams have no timeouts. There will not be another timeout called in this game, no matter if we play 7 overtimes.
There you go, and that's where I'm going.
It's just you got those 5 timeouts for the game, and once you call them,
that's it.
Now, a friend of mine would always say to me, you don't get to take those with you to the next game. Use your timeouts, but you get in a close game like this, and now both teams have no timeouts. So, I mean, you can look at it either way.
All right, Coach. Well, talk to me about Jasleen Ruiz with 4 fouls, the 5'7" senior. She had 3 in the first quarter, 4 in the first half, and still playing in overtime right now. What do the Roswell Coyotes need or have to do to win this ball game? Should they attack Ruiz? Could they get her out of this ball game? She's doing her job as the leader of this bunch here.
I mean, if you have an opportunity, yeah. I mean, if you have the ball in your hand and she's guarding you, you just put your shoulder down and you dribble right into her and hope they call the foul on. I mean, you don't make it obvious, but you take it right to her. But that should have happened in the middle of the 4th quarter.
Right.
I mean, if she had been out of the game, we might not have been in overtime.
Well, Jasleen Ruiz has done her job. I can promise you that for this Mayfield Trojan team.
She's been impressive. Very aggressive in there. trying to get her the ball. First turnover of the overtime period.
All right, 36-30, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in this overtime period. And let's see if Brianna Castro has the ball. She does, going back to Elena Tarin. They got to get this going quickly before they get into a 10-second violation. Weathersby with the ball. It's going to be close. And that is going to be a 10-second violation. It will be a turnover. And
See, that's where your seniors have to take over. I mean, Tarin and Castro, they have to be responsible for getting that ball across half court there. You know, and they want to execute the press break and you know, do as they're coached. And they're trying to foul here.
Brianna Castro with the foul.
Just her first. And as I said before, luckily the Coyotes are in bonus, and it's going to put them on the line. But, you know, now you're putting Villarreal on the line. Oh, I'm sorry, Kylie Lopez on the line. Let's see what kind of free throw shooter she is. Made the first one. She's good on that one anyway. Just a 52% shooter.
All right, so.
And her first point of the game right there.
Well, and that sounds right.
But you have to secure the rebound.
It's going to be a turnover on Mayfield. 37-30, 3-possession game. All right, so Elena Tarin, Brianna Castro, the seniors here, as you mentioned earlier, need to take control here, get the offense going, maybe take some three-point opportunity shots here as they're going to get over to Vasquez. There is Castro and misses the layup. And
what are you looking at? I mean, you're fouling her.
You got to go
30 feet down the court, and you got to wait for you to call the 6th foul.
All right.
Fouls on Minner, her first.
And Aguayo.
They're not a real good free throw shooting team in general. I mean, this could keep us in the game, but
yeah, Aguero misses the first one, but sinks the second one. So 8. This is the biggest lead of the ball game here in overtime.
Yeah. And they actually started the clock too soon on that made free throw.
And another turnover by the Lady Coyotes.
Oh, no, we've still got it. Knocked out by Mayfield.
Oh, it was knocked out, okay.
Right there, that's a blocking foul. And they're actually going to call it this time.
And that's it.
All right.
That's a good job by Castro, and that's going to be the end for Jaslene Ruiz as she fouls out.
But she probably fouls out as the player of the game. I mean, if they could have done that in the fourth quarter, like I said, I don't think we'd be even in overtime. I think we would have won the game in regulation.
Alex Triste in the ball game now. Weathersby with the ball. Give it to one of your seniors. Let them take control. And there's Elena Tarin with it. Finds Weathersby top of the key. Getting it back to Tarin.
There you go, freshman. Know what you need to do.
Well, Elena Tarin.
Foul on Weathersby will go down here and shoot, but
has only had 3 points in this ball game.
Yeah.
Wow. And now going to the line will be number 14, Anna Aguero.
See, and I don't like this either. We have to have this rebound. We need 4 people down here rebounding, not 3. Because look at the 3 you have down here, too. You got 2 of your smallest players.
Yeah.
I mean, Tarin needs to be in their rebound.
Well, I'm trying to find out where Bella Ornelas is at.
Well, she's on the bench. Just came in for that one possession.
And
made them both.
Huh? Made them both. Vanessa Castro in the ball game now. Yeah, Soraya Minner. Tarin needs to take that. If they have any shot with 40 seconds left, 10-point lead.
Yeah, that's blocked, but Vasquez will get it up. Vasquez will foul, but too little too late here. The Lady Coyotes are going to go down in overtime. They've been outscored 10-0 in overtime.
Yep.
5 of those. 6 of those points have been from the free throw line, and McInnes will go to the line. She's just been hit or miss, about 50%.
Well, the Lady Coyotes coach, well, she makes the first one, McInnes. I know you said something earlier, and I wasn't really paying too close of attention to the statistics, but Roswell High from the line is about 50%?
1 for 4.
1 for 4, okay. And then Mayfield.
They've shot a bunch.
They shot a bunch and missed a lot.
Yeah, they're about 50% from.
Yeah, that's what I figured about, approximately. They're not going to call a technical on that, are they?
Yeah, I don't know why they're getting so upset about that.
No,
it's 11 points with 16 seconds.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
But now here's the thing with 16.3 seconds, Mayfield 41, Lady Coyotes 30. You know, the bottom line is, hey, you know what? Just make it clean now. Nobody gets hurt. I would like to see it, good sportsmanship here at the end of this ball game. Rebound and no fouls. Just let it be. And it's going to be out on Mayfield, so it's going to be white ball, which is Lady Coyotes. 6.5 seconds left. Game is over. So the Lady Coyotes will fall to 11-4 now. And the Mayfield Trojans will improve their record to 10-3 on the year. Excuse me. So the Lady Coyotes, as we mentioned earlier, they were 11-3. And Lady Coyotes had a win streak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an 8-game win streak. And then they lost to Lovington and then had another 1, 2-game win streak, then losing to Goddard. And then so now 2 consecutive losses for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. As I mentioned, they fall now to 11-4 and will now take on the Las Cruces Bulldogs tomorrow at 12:30 approximate time. And now the Mayfield Trojans will improve their record to 10-3. And next game will be January 17th at 7 p.m. at Mayfield High School against the Lady Cave Girls from Carlsbad, New Mexico. Coach, you have some statistics.
I do. For the Mayfield Lady Trojans, 1 point for Kylie Lopez, 2 points for Aaliyah Salas, 3 points for Lorena Villarreal. Then it was Anna Aguero with 7 points, 10 points for Sienna McInnes, and 18 for Jaslyn Ruiz. For Roswell, just 5 in the scoring column, 3 for Weathersby and Elena Tarin, 7 each for Emma Esquivel and Brianna Castro, and 10 points for Ada Vasquez.
All right, that'll do it. We'll be back here in about 20 minutes as the boys will be taking on the Mayfield Trojans. We'll see in approximately 15, 20 minutes. All right, we'll see you here in just a bit, and it's always a great day to be a Coyote.